In this video, we're going to use parabolas and applications. It says a satellite dish has cross sections shaped like parabolas. The receiver is located 12 inches from the base along the axis of symmetry. If the satellite dish is 27 inches across at the opening, what is its depth in inches? So, what we have here is we have upward facing parabola. I'm going to say it's upward facing. And we have a distance here, which is 12 inches. And that's the receiver. And then up here we have this opening, which is 27 inches wide. Now this bottom part, based on how they said this bottom part right here, that'd be the vertex. So, if this is 12 inches from the vertex, then we can say that our p-value, right, this is the receiver is located 12 inches from the base along the axis of symmetry. So we can say that our p-value is the focus, because that's going to be the receiver is the focus. So this is the foci. And that would be 12 inches, so P is going to be 12 inches. All right, because the foci, if you remember back to our equations when we have upward facing parabola, our foci is always going to be equal to this, or one of the coordinates will be P. So obviously this X value is not changing, but the Y value of the foci would be P. And that's the thing that's changing here, which is 12 inches. So then we can use this equation, which is x squared equals 4py, to come up with our equation. So we have x squared is equal to 4 times 12 times y. So we have x squared is equal to 48y. Now what we need to do, they're asking us for the depth in inches, so they want to know this distance here, which is a y value. And actually they want to know the depth from the middle all the way to the bottom, but I couldn't draw that with the foci, so they want this y value from the middle to the bottom to the vertex. I should say the base of the opening to the vertex. So how do we figure that out? Well, we need an x value to do that. So if we look from, let's see, we need an x value to do that, and we need so what would be its we can find the outside edges here, so this outside edge, if I find this height of this, so this is going to be an x, y coordinate here. If I know this x value at this point, I can find this y value at that point, and that y value would be the same as this y value, which would be the depth of the whole piece. So what is this x value? Well, I have 27 inches from point to point, so this x value is going to be half of that, so it's going to be 27 over 2 that goes from this piece to this piece. So my x value would be 27 over 2. So I'm going to plug that in and say 27 over 2 squared is equal to 48y. When I square that piece, I get 27 squared, which is 729 over 4, is equal to 48y. Now I'm going to divide by 48 on each side. So I have 729 divided by 4 divided by 48, which gives you 243. Well, if I get that in a decimal form, let's get it in a decimal form. It would give you 3 points. The value would be 3.8 for y. So the depth is 3.8 inches.